Yeah, I think managing up is the number one thing. And honestly, that skill goes with you wherever you are. Making sure that people above you, like everybody talks about like, oh, how do you manage reports, etc. But when you are literally like the bottom of the totem pole, right? Like, how do you manage the expectations of other people? This isn't like consulting where you have one project and one like, engagement manager that you're talking to all the time. You have like five associates, right? And like at any time, like, four of them could be chasing you for something. How do you set expectations and what do you do? Because you are technically on some level of resource, right? Like, how do you deal with it when everybody wants a piece of this resource and like you're one person? And so how do you deal with that? And so I think a lot of it is like really like clear communication. It's like, I have this team that has a deck due tomorrow versus like, maybe this client service that could wait, but like, you have to remember as a banking analyst, your associate's getting pressure from the top down, and a good associate knows how to deflect that pressure, but like it is a lot and they're not going to be perfect. And sometimes if they start putting the pressure down on you and they're like, I need this right now, it might not be because of them. And so figuring out how to manage that relationship and manage that conversation, I think is super important because, you're trapped together. Like, you don't want this relationship to go sour, right? And so like, is there a time where you bring the two associates together and you're like, I will work on this for 2 hours and then I will do your work, or maybe let them like kind of talk it out. I think that's probably the most important thing and the thing that can make your banking experience super, super painful or a lot better than it than it would have been. That's probably the number one thing that I think about.
Got it.